Boys, girls, and everyone else, we are jumping straight into Trial of the Horde, and I want to talk about why you should be doing this event if you don't. I typically skip this event, believe it or not, because it's just sort of not my cup of tea. I like a lot of PvP or like, intense PvE bosses and like raids and dungeons and that kind of stuff. This is just typically not my cup of tea, like I said, but there are reasons why you should do this. So if you go to the leaderboard and you go to the rank rewards, these treasure chests here, the legendary gear, you actually get to select a piece of equipment, and which is a massive part of it. All right. So if you're like me and you bounce around to a lot of different classes to try to make the perfect builds, and which is why you should be subscribed to my channel, because I have links to all those builds in the description of all my videos. Hashtag ad for myself. But anyway, yeah, I have links for all my fun things for you guys in the comment section or in the description of all my videos to make life easier. So check it out if you haven't already. But anyway, this is a great way of expediting the process because you do get a sort of notification if you're getting a legendary item that you don't already have, which is pretty fantastic. Now, for me, like I said, I have not actually been doing this. You also get another one of those boxes at gold 1. So I would recommend basically everyone just push to gold 1. It's actually not incredibly hard. I would recommend trying to get out of bronze as fast as possible, because now if you don't, you're going to run into a situation like I'm in right now. I'm actually queued right now for Trial of the Horde, and I have only played one game because I've been a little busy. You can see it came out 3 days ago on 10/11. Well, 4 days ago by the time you see this video. So now I have longer queue times because most people are already past bronze. So my queue times are going to be awful, and I'm on Crusader, which might not be the most popular class for this, at least. So if you go to it, you can see that like to get in the top 10, you just need to get to like silver 2, which is pretty bad. Like usually you should be able to, you have to usually get to at least gold. So I'll be able to get in the top 10. Now, why is that important? Because if you go to, like we said, the top 10 gets one of these chests and 2 mystery legendary items, which are always good, right? And a bunch of dust, which is also good for upgrades. So there's really just countless reasons why you should be doing this event and not skipping it like I did. In terms of builds, you really can do much of almost anything. You can try to look at some of these things, but keep in mind, like they're probably going to be in a different spec for whatever they're doing. So the build that I like to use for Trial of the Horde while we're still in this queue is as follows. It's basically my farm build for the Crusader. So I'm using I'm not even trying to guess on these names because you guys fucking troll me all the time in my comments. We're like, oh, Jesus, go ahead and raid. Shut up. Okay. I might be dyslexic. I don't know. Or just stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. So we're using the headpiece that makes consecration now place you in a state of radiance, during which every 3 attacks causes you to. I was like, wait a minute, is this the right build? It is. Okay. Place radiance every 3 attacks, causing you to erupt with the light, dealing damage. So this will go hand in hand with other things we have going on, such as the chest piece, which is going to make it where lightning in a bottle, Condemn now conjures a condensed lightning storm. The reason I hesitated is that I was thinking that this was only for primary attacks, but it is triggered off any attacks that you do, even other AoE attacks that attack for you, such as this one. The shoulders is the basically go-to shoulders that makes drawing quarters duration extended for 39% more. For the horse itself, we are using the one that makes you get on a war horse, and now you can make short dashes. This one is really good, like I said, for both farming as well as for this game mode, because you can do a ton of damage really quickly. Main hand 1, luminous rain. Oh, look, I got that one right. Falling sword now follows you, damaging nearby enemies. You're gonna see a trend here to where we want to do a bunch of damage to nearby enemies with just not having to do anything. Offhand 1, Condemn immediately triggers all continual damage on the targeted hits, causing them to take the remaining damage instantly. Condemn cooldown reduced as well. Horn Splitter is the offhand 2 that we're using, which is going to be, I'm sorry, main hand 2. Sacred Fire Net, which is your primary attacks, now ignites enemies, burning them, which goes hand in hand with the Condemn. And then offhand number 2, Gates of Hell, which is going to be Condemn deals 38% increased damage to enemies below 50% health, which is going to be great for just finishing off those bosses as fast as possible. Now, for the set pieces, I actually run a 2-piece Aigments, so that way your Ignite status is increased by 30%. I do a 4-piece Vithus, so that way you do have the additional beneficial effect duration. And then last but not least, I also run a 2-piece Baron, so increase the duration of your harmful effects. So basically you get all your harmful effects on them and then use Condemn to make them blow up. Go ahead and re-queue here. So again, this is the hard part when you queue late into the season for Trial of the Horde, is that it takes an abundance amount of time, and I'm not patient. I'm not. So we're going to try to showcase the build here in action, even though we're going to be in bronze 2. The biggest takeaway here is that you're going to want to make sure you don't wait to the last minute like I did to start queuing, because it's going to be painfully rough. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut away and see how long it takes to get into this match, because I got a bad feeling it's going to be a hot minute, and then watch it be someone who's AFK. But we'll at least be able to showcase the video. I guess before we cut away, the Paragon tree is also very critical. I like Survivor mainly because of Indestructible, where you deal, if you get killed by a monster, you don't die, and that just allows for you to stay alive longer. This is just a go-to in my opinion, and has been even before the Paragon changes, and it's really what I would highly recommend, especially if you have the savior. Even if you have the savior pet, I wanted to let you guys know that that's definitely a thing that we should be looking out for, a savior pet in addition to the Survivor Paragon tree, because it'll keep you alive even longer. All right, so we finally got a match. It took over 5 minutes. Over 5 minutes. That's crazy. All right, so this could be a bot for all I know. I have no idea. That looks like a bot, right? All right, well, we basically just dash around. You have all this AoE damage you can do. This build's actually been out for a while. I've seen other people talking about it as well, but I haven't covered it on my channel, which is why we're doing it. So you can either primary attack, or you can just dash and literally just kill everything. When you get knocked off your horse, I do typically like primary attack to kill more things. Obviously that was a bot and immediately died because I was in a 5-minute queue, but you sort of get the idea, if you will, with this video, is I really want to bring attention to like your strategy for Trial of the Horde, because don't do what I did and wait to the very end to try to push, because now I'm probably going to miss out on a lot of these really sick rewards, because I'm not going to be getting any queues. Now, especially because you have to come back to this one spot to queue, so it's not like I can like go do bounties, or like I can't do anything. It sucks. But anyway, do that next time Trial of the Hordes comes out. Queue early and often. Get out of the bronze bottoms and get into like silver at least, so you can get some queues a little bit easier than 5 minutes or more. But yeah, so this build is like I said, it's really good for both farming as well as Trial of the Hordes, and generally just a good option for anything you need to do that's not PvP. So let me know what you think about in the comment section below. How far did you get in Trial of the Hordes this time, or did you guys also make the same mistake I did and now can't get into matches? Let me know what happened to you in the comment section below, guys. I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. See you later. Bye.